Good morning, everyone. We're beginning the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kanzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sume miyoya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himoka no tachihana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni. Misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare yo. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete. Kikoshi mese to kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Nagara tamachi haemase. Nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized. with health, peace, and prosperity a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. Obrigado, Miss Mudança. Miroku teaching this morning is entitled Paradise on Earth and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 29. I'm doing my utmost to help fulfill God's marvelous plan of establishing paradise on earth. Civilization in which disease, poverty, and conflict no longer exist will be a paradise on earth. Paradise on earth is a world where truth, virtue, and beauty manifest in perfect form. The aim of our spiritual movement is to establish a paradise on earth by helping to create and promote spiritual civilization that will develop alongside our present material civilization. Paradise on earth is the phrase I have used to describe a world free from disease, poverty, and conflict, a world that has long been the ideal of humanity. Over the ages, spiritual leaders from various cultures have prophesied the advent of such a world without specifying a time frame for the realization of such ideals. However, I have become aware of the fact that the moment is close at hand. It would be extremely fortunate for humanity if paradise on earth could be established without any major changes. The truth is, however, that in order for an ideal world to be realized, the cleansing of the present world must first be accomplished, just as an old house must be razed and the site cleared before a new house can be built. There will be a number of parts from the old structure They will still be used will thus be spared, but their selection, of course, is up to God. To survive, all human beings must become useful members of the new civilization. By doing so, we can surmount this great change and pass God's test. This can only be achieved through faith in God. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for keep praying for those victims of wars, of natural disasters, man-made disasters, and as well praying for world peace. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Eric Otofugi Abrantes. He's from the Campo Belo Johrei Center in São Paulo. In June of 2016, Eric's sister was a regular attendee, took him to the sacred grounds of Guarapiranga to participate in the Paradise on Earth service. 2 months later, he visited the Johrei Center. Although he enjoyed the experience, he did not return, unlike his sister, who continued to attend regularly. In January of 2017, while she was getting ready for the ceremony in which she would receive the Ohikari sacred focal point, he inexplicably felt the desire to channel Johrei. They communicated this desire to the missionary. They filled out the form, and he was granted permission to receive the Ohikari that very same day. The following week, he began the follow-up membership classes. Through them, he learned the importance of serving God and committed to dedicating weekly to channel and receive Johrei, as well as to reception duties at the closing of the center. At that time, he was studying computer engineering. Despite his efforts, his performance was lacking, and he considered dropping out of the course. In a conversation with a missionary, she told him that when we serve the divine work, we do not need to worry about the future. They prayed at the altar, and he entrusted his worries to God and Meishu-sama. A week later, a rideshare driver asked if he studied engineering and said that he would do useful things for society. He was moved and took the comment as a response. A week later, he actually graduated in December of 2023, and the graduation ceremony was held at the church in March of last year to officially commit before God and Meishu-sama to use his career to help build paradise on earth. He's currently a technology trainee at a company. He dedicates as a family assistant in the accounting department, as an officiant, and is also part of the Advanced Youth Training Program. And he commits to channel the light of Johrei to many people, to awaken them the desire to serve. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a very blessed day, a very blessed week ahead of us, and with this concludes our morning service.